Manchester preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. This, one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get liftoff once this game kicks off.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor. And that's heady praise indeed.
Big chance! Goal! Shakhtar Donetsk! First blood drawn.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Shakhtar Donetsk take the early advantage. Back into the middle. Aimed long and direct. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Rashford! Rashford! Clears it out of harm's way. Lingard. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
A real chance to break. And that's been won straight back. That's not going to make it. Smalling plays it forward quickly. With a delicate ball, and it's got through. Goalkeeper's ball. He's gone for it! Valencia plays it forward. Rashford. Manchester get it back again. Five minutes till the break. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Rashford. Rashford tries running with the ball at his feet. Lovely feet. Valencia. And help's available out wide. And he just whacks it away. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by Just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Gets it back. Can he put it away? He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Martial. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Out wide to the right. Gets wrestled off the ball. Martial. Shakhtar Donetsk keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Here it comes. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's well defended. Gets good distance on it. Martial tries looking up for options on the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dinks one in. And that's been levered clear.
Manchester are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Striding forward, goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's gone for a throw-in. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. Alexis Sanchez. Valencia. Rashford. And it's hoisted clear. He's picked him out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, it's a pretty poor start. There's no disguising it. All they can do is to try to recover it from here on in. It is a tough test. Manchester didn't exactly get off to the perfect start in this competition. If anything, it was a little deflating in their opening game. Early days, of course, and any win here would enable them to change the mood entirely. Certainly they're looking to avoid defeat if possibly they can. No need for panic here. The atmosphere, one of purpose and promise. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So some ground already to be made up, but it is an early point in the competition, this.
Yes, Peter, but they're a long way off having to think about pressing the panic button just yet. So as long as it hasn't hit their belief too hard, I think they can start thinking about how they're going to improve, starting obviously now. It's pointless looking back. This requires a more positive approach and the very real possibility that they can generate proper momentum from here. Better late than never.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Iker Casillas himself has tipped him to be his long-term successor, and that's heady praise indeed.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Drilled in low. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester present their opponents with the best possible chance here. That is some save from De Gea! And he's missed altogether.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Dinamo Zagreb seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
And it's Katarine. And now the big chance! Disappointing finish in the end.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Alexis Sanchez. Smalling goes upfield. And it's Lingard. Alexis Sanchez. And a shot! Decent enough try. They've played it short. Now it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Shapes the shoots.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Referee's given a throw. Gets it upfield. Oh, they could break here. Valencia. Lingard. Got a sight of goal here. Hits one! And he's been judged offside. The whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Lingard. Oh, he's broken through. He can get that clear. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's Lingard. Valencia. Good clearance and very necessary. Pogba. That intervention was very necessary. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? He's put it on the right now. What's on? And that's been levered clear. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Cuts it out. Forward it goes. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's Pogba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Matic. Pogba. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that is lovely. Can he score? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Valencia. Chance to cross here. Looking to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Martial really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
In with a header!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Valencia. Pogba.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Going through. Here's the delivery. Hajrovic gets it back. Pogba. Played back in. Oh, he's found him in space. Just brushed off the ball there. Bailly gets it away. And time is up. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, if this was a game...
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Oh, it's got to be the Spanish gem, David Silva, a gifted little playmaker who never sits still and who's capable of the most incisive of passes in the most congested of areas. For him, the tighter the better, and he'll find the gaps.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Aguero dinks one in. Sane crosses it in low. A real chance to break. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And it's Aguero. And De Bruyne! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aguero tries to dink it in. He's got options out wide. Aguero! Goal! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Martial. Lovely bit of skill there. Plenty waiting in the middle. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Pogba looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Aguero receives it in a wide position. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Rashford. Lingard. Manchester have a free kick. And it's Valencia. Pogba tries to stroke it through. He'll have a dip! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pogba simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Alexis Sanchez. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kyle Walker. Alexis Sanchez. Rashford looks to dink one in. And he's there to hoof it away. De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. Aguero, he's got away. Drilled in low. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Bailly is now in the last chance saloon.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Rashford wanders offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Rashford may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! Yeah, he's fouled him there. De Bruyne! And it's been taken short. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Fernandinho. Company. Aimed long and direct. And it's Fernandinho. Aguero. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Fernandinho gets it back. Manchester desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Now it's Aguero. Could move up a gear here. And now the finish!
De Gea just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Mondi. Bernardo Silva. Pogba. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Coached through there. Massive leap! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
And the keeper's given it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
He's had a go! It's come loose. Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez takes control of it and he's on the move. Just brushed off the ball there. Company boots it to safety. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And here's the chance to counter. Valencia positions himself well and cuts it out. Fine defending there. Done very well to intervene. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Valencia. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Sanchez. Looking to shoot! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Aguero is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Sterling.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And now the breakaway. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Matic does well there. A whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's hoisted clear. And that's that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome. Manchester emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David Silva, the little wizard. As clever and quick-minded as they come, seems to glide across the pitch with very little effort, and a player at the very top of his...
Pogba! And he's there to make a great save.
Pogba sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's Silva. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Now can he finish? Rojo tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be outmuscled. Aimed long and direct. Gundogan. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Out wide to the right. He's left his man. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne plays it forward. Gundogan goes looking. Forward it goes. Delph does well there, alert. De Bruyne. Pogba. And now they can launch a counter. He's found his man. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played back in. Got a size. He's had a go! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Silva simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Danger averted for now. Just brushed off the ball there. Silva. Sane looking to get on the end of this. He's got through. Now it's Sanchez. And it's hoisted clear. David Silva plays it forward. And it's Aguero. Right through the middle. Short has a hit! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And he just whacks it away. He'll have a dip! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Laporte with the slide tackle there. He's looked long this time. It's a great... Can he score? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver.
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment. Oh, what a strange goal. I always thought he'd have an influence on the game, but not in that manner.
Shaw has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Martial.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Martial.
Manchester showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, great save, real class.
Alexis Sanchez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Bernardo Silva. He's come loose. And this is Aguero. He's slid it through. Pogba gets good distance on it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Aguero. Has a pop! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Repelled by the keeper. Now it's Juan Mata. Rashford. And that's been levered clear. Company knocks it away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Big chance! The ball's loose, and he's after it. Corner it is. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Gundogan.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Delph. Going through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. They've won a corner. Massive leap! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Aguero certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Rashford. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Shaw. And it's Rashford. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? David Silva. And time is up. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Thoughts on what we've just seen? Manchester preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story, should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get lift-off once this game kicks off.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be the Chilean, Alexis Sanchez, one of the hardest grafting attacking players I've ever seen. He's strong and tenacious in working back, but he can rip through opposition defences with his pace and his juggling skills. He's a fantastic watch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Could move up a gear here. Sanchez goes steaming forward. Keeper's ball. Lukaku. It's anyone's ball. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Martial. Whipped it again. No goals as yet. Marcos Rojo. And it's Valencia. Oh, really good feet from him. Valencia tries making a foray down the right. Boots it to safety. Nicely controlled. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Forward it goes. It's a promising ball. Room for a shot. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Bye. Lukaku! He's missed another one.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
They've played it short. Good clearance and very necessary. Alexis Sanchez. Is it in? And he just whacks it away. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And we are up to the break.
Manchester ended that first half in such a strong fashion.
Sanchez has got himself a free kick. Manchester seeking to maximise the moment. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Oh, he's hit the bar! Knocks it away. Oh, good interception. Shaw. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. That's put paid to a promising move. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lukaku. Great ball, it's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, that is a terrific save! Shaw. Now it's Martial. He's left his man. Martial. Danger averted for now. No foul, says the referee.
Shakhtar Donetsk have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Pogba stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. No, not quite.
Alexis Sanchez cannot really be faulted for having a go. He's usually more capable.
Time for a change in personnel. Surely plays it out to the wing, and he's whipped it in low. Chance to break. Mata takes control of it, and he's on the move, and he's shown him a clean pair of it. Mata! He's done very well to get to that.
Juan Mata simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Strong punch. And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Matic looking to win it with time against them. Martial. Now it's Martial.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's got through to him. Oh, great ball! He's gone for it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Shakhtar Donetsk making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Going through. Lovely feet. Now it's Martial. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And this is chance. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed long and direct. And it's Lukaku. Rakitsky battles to win it back. And the referee brings it to a close. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account. It always helps to have something to build on, and I think this will do nicely.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Manchester had a stuttering start. They'll need to do better now.
Well, Peter, the groups aren't really going to take shape until, say, the fourth or fifth games. But equally, they don't want to allow themselves to be left in a position to go chasing points too hard at the end of the group. So this calls for a pragmatic approach and picking up as much as you can now to at least ease the psychological pressure later on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I feel I've got to mention David De Gea, one of the best goalkeepers.
Hits one! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Manchester take the early advantage. Floats one over. Pogba plays it forward quickly. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it upfield. Pogba does well there, alert. Hirovic. Manchester are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Martial. Can he find a finish now? Can he put it away? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. He's missed, but not by that far. And it's been taken short. Nicely controlled. A chance to play it in. That is terrific skill. Massive leap! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Defence has got rid of that. Bay. And it's Shaw. That's gone a long way up and away. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Pogba. Alexis Sanchez. Now it's Sanchez. It's Alexis Sanchez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Over to the left. It's a loose ball. Corner. Rashford, who's set up one goal so far. He's on his way. Rashford. Rashford! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rashford sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
They've played it short. Clears it out of harm's way. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Has a pop! This could fall anywhere! Danger averted for now. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Manchester head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a brilliant interception. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Sanchez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Hajrovic. He's come loose. Out to the left it goes. Tries lifting it over. Crosses in a low one. Oh, it's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. That is some save from De Gea. No, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Great leap! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but...
Rashford! Lukaku can shoot here. Away from immediate danger. Timely intervention. Gets good distance on it. Dinamo Zagreb keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
They've managed to get it away.
Manchester showing a good level of intensity.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Dinamo Zagreb merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Out wide to the right. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Still going. Where to next? It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's Fellaini! Tosses it in. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's that. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. What are your thoughts on today's game? Manchester emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mondi plays it forward. Rojo with a fine tackle. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Aguero. He's had Sterling! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
De Bruyne plays it short. Rashford sticks in a foot to win it back. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Here it comes. Rashford, and he's onside. And it's Martial. And he just whacks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Manchester have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Aguero. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gundogan with the slide tackle there. And it's Silva. Silva plays it out to the wing. Chance to... Aguero! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gundogan positions himself well and cuts it out. Bravo sends that a long way. Now it's Sterling. Ball's gone out of play. De Bruyne. Sterling is demanding. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Rashford. And it's got through. That'll be a throw. Gundogan. De Bruyne tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Aguero. He's got options out wide. Sterling. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Now it's Aguero. Gundogan, hit long and direct. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's through the middle. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Manchester seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Manchester pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
De Bruyne. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gundogan cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Swept it. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rashford. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Shoots! This could fall anywhere. Bravo trying to get there. Lukaku cuts it back. Has a hit! What a save from Claudio Bravo! And The defence can get it clear.
Manchester showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's got away. Martial. Can he score? Sticks it away.
Martial showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And it's Sterling. Danilo. That's not going to make it. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Mendy does well to read it and intercepts. Keeper goes long. Plays it out to the flank. Rashford. Now it's Martial. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Company boots it to safety. It's a loose ball.
Manchester merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's Sané. Forward it goes. And the through ball is intercepted.
Manchester have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must it.
Is it in? Wonderful from Bernardo Silva. And that may just do it.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an injury.
Has a pop! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to.
Paris Saint-Germain preparing here to be a part of the opening act of another major European club season. An epic tale lies ahead, a footballing drama to unwind over the course of the next 10 months. One where the central cast, both team and individual, will get to write their own story should they survive long enough. This, episode 1. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. So it's back, bigger and better than ever before. I do hope everybody is ready for another ride on the emotional roller coaster.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get liftoff once this game kicks off.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual? Looking to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to dink it in. Well positioned to make that interception. Tried to play it through.
Anders Christensen encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar goes short. It's being played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Going through. Away from immediate danger.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
It's Cavani! Oh, great save, real class.
Cavani sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Marco Verratti, gorgeous control there. Di Maria, looking for a decent ball in. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Gets it upfield. Tries to stroke it through. Decent progress down the left. Kurzawa. Oh, surely! No foul, says the referee. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Kurzawa tries to get it forward quickly. Coaxed through there. Oh, really good feet from him. Forward it goes. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Neymar. Di Maria plays it forward. That has put a stop to that. And it's been taken straight back. Malmo keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Aimed long and direct. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. And he's on a charge. He's got away. Cavani striding forward, facing goal. Cavani! And that really should have hit the net.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's played him through. Cavani over to the left. A buccaneering run from the defender. Neymar. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from... Shot at goal! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. This is a great chance. Neymar! And that will be the final act. Not ideal, but not the worst start at all. It's an opening day draw. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.
Well, hello and welcome to everyone settling in for this game. Liftoff wasn't quite achieved as they had envisaged on day one, but 1 point is better than nothing. It was met with a mixed reception, but it's certainly given them something to build upon. Much now hangs on what they can achieve in the second game. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It has not been the ideal start, but plenty of time still to make up ground.
Well, Peter, the groups aren't really going to take shape until, say, the fourth or fifth games. But equally, they don't want to allow themselves to be left in a position to go chasing points too hard at the end of the group. So this calls for a pragmatic approach and picking up as much as you can now to at least ease the psychological pressure later on.
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Callejon, he's the one who could shine. Sharp and skillful and happy to ease inside and allowing the fullback to fill the space he vacates. If an opportunity arises too, he's also a very mean free kick taker.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Mertens. Lorenzo Insigne. Mertens looking to get on the end of this. Kimpembe. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. He's had a go! Saved only by poor finishing.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Hamšík. Mertens can shoot here. Kurzawa. Neymar. Still goalless. Rabiot plays it long. Alan gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Kurzawa. And that's been levered clear. Kurzawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Di Maria. Cavani. And that's sprayed out wide. Mbappe. Beautifully done. Mario Rui. Napoli do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And he's made certain that won't get through. Kurzawa. Big chance! And somehow it stayed out. Milik. Hamšík. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here. Mbappe! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Dani Alves with the cross. And he's cut it out. Away from immediate danger.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Verratti goes for the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Milik. Now it's Mertens. And it's Hamšík. Mario Rui. Mbappe. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Hamšík. And it's Mertens. Well played, he saw that coming. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And he just whacks it away.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Mertens. Mertens! It's anyone's ball. He'll have a go. No, not quite.
Napoli really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Mertens. Now it's Hamšík. Mertens, room for a shot, looking to shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
The defence can get it clear. They are right into last. He's gone for it!
Napoli merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Paris Saint-Germain emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. So we look out at the sea of red that is so deeply entrenched into the culture of the English game. This indeed is Anfield. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's got to be Edinson Cavani, a striker who has about as complete a skill set as you'll see. Big and imposing, but also possesses a technical subtlety that allows him to score many types of goals.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's in, shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Mane is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Mbappe. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. And the weighted pass. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Dani Alves. Cavani. There are a few waiting for it. And he heaves it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have a shot on target. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Di Maria. And it's Cavani. Mane. Firmino. Gomez. And he has been fouled there. Cavani. It's got through to him. Offside, yep, looks it.
Kurzawa really looks irritated that the ball didn't arrive sooner.
Mane! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rabiot plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. It's got through, and Cavani with a shot! And the ball's come out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Di Maria. Gomez. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Shot at goal! Not this time.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Gomez. Mane. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. cut out in the nick of time. The shot's on! Big moment! Massive goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So we have our... He's had a go! It's a goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cavani really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill, and for me it was controlled perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Shaqiri. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. Robertson. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's been levered clear. Lobs it in gently. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mohamed Salah. Is it in? That really should have hit the net.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Robertson. Dinks one in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Kurzawa tries to get it forward quickly. Decent progress down the left. There will be a throw-in. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Hit long and direct.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. And they've got it back as soon as they... It's Salah! And he's there to make a great save.
Mohamed Salah sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's Mane. Firmino. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And he's going direct. And that may well be that. That is that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rabiot. Out wide to the right. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Mbappe. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And it's Rabiot. Neymar. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Just to point out, Peter, that the full...
Verratti has given away a free kick. And back to base. Van Dijk. Klein.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Marco Verratti. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Good challenge. He just stood firm. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Shaqiri. Cavani. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria. There he goes, motoring forward. Di Maria. Has a hit! Mohamed Salah gets it away. Goes for goal! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Cavani certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Salah. Robertson lobs it in gently. He's had a shot! It's there! And Liverpool score first! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Mane. Klein. Jordan Henderson. Lovren. And it's Salah. Shaqiri. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
Gets up to head it! What about it? They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Paris Saint-Germain are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Milner. Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Mane. Going for goal! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Liverpool take the lead. Cuts it out. Mbappe. Oh, really good feet from him. There are a few waiting for it. Van Dijk boots it to safety. And that's been won straight back. Beautifully done. Cleared without complication. Ball swung in. Lovren can hoist it clear. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Firmino. Marco Verratti. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Henderson with the slide tackle there. Goes down, but nothing given. Mane. Looking to force his way through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Back into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Mohamed Salah. He's had a go! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
He's made it 2. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Brilliant save from Alisson! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
And out to safety. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's neat. Di Maria. Cut out in the nick of time. Away from immediate danger. Kurzawa. Firmino. Shaqiri plays it long. Oh, that's clever. Firmino looking to get on the end of this. Looking to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain huffed and puffed, but in the end... Paris Saint-Germain emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's got to be Edinson Cavani, a striker who has about as complete a skill set as you'll see. Big and imposing, but also possesses a technical subtlety that allows him to score many types of goals.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Di Maria, he'll have a dip! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe, and the weighted pass. And he just whacks it away. And the defence can get it clear. Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Time to deliver. And that's been levered clear. Away from immediate danger. Rabiot. And it's Di Maria. Out towards the flank. A chance! Cavani with a shot! Clears it out of harm's way. Kurzawa. Oh, really good feet from him. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Verratti. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rabiot. Di Maria. Kurzawa. Hit into the middle. Boots it to safety. Neymar. He's tried one! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here.
Paris Saint-Germain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Di Maria. And it's Verratti. He's through, now is he in? They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Cavani. He's on his... hits one! Yes! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
This is promising. He's gone for it! In it goes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Malmo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's hoisted clear. Kurzawa gets it back. Kurzawa going full tilt down the left. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Malmo are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space. Paris Saint-Germain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
They've managed to get... no question, that's a foul. Dani Alves hurtling down that right flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Is it in? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets...